Hey, hiya. Howdy, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Theater of the First. Hi. Hi. My glass. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today, we're going to be doing more Final Fantasy XIII, as you might have seen on the screen. It's been a while. We've been going through some stuff the past couple months, so we basically didn't play this for like a month. It had nothing to do with the fact that we're in that shitty tower that everyone kind of hates. But we are still in that tower everyone kind of hates. So, hopefully we'll be finishing that up today and getting to fight Dahaka at the top. My goal for tonight is to at least make it to Oerba, and we'll see what we do from there. There's a very important side quest that we actually need to do once we get to Oerba, which is a weird thing to say, because there are no real side quests, honestly, in this game that aren't hunt markers. But this is one of the rare instances of that. With that said, we're gonna get right into the screen here, because I'm tired of not having the opening video play. Because it's only on disc 1. Alright, let's see. Playtime. This one. There's a couple more hours on this file because we went back and we did a bunch of extra like hunts and collected stuff on the overworld. Well, Vanilla awoke for a crystal. Okay, wow, that's a real old one. Vanilla and Fang woke up. They attacked the power plant. Got separated. Met with Sarah. Sarah got marked. Etc. Etc. Oops, purge. Okay. Oh, this camera is really zoomed in. So just a quick refresher for my own sake here. We've got Platinum, Shaman's Mark, Tetradic Crown, Belladonna Wand for debuffs. Paladin, Warrior's Wristband, Tungsten Bangle, and Power Wristband, so he's the punch guy. Vidofnir. What does this one do again? Oh, it buffs your defensives. Right? Yeah, extends the duration of defenses buffs. More HP, and more HP for Hope. He doesn't really need a lot else. Everyone else is perfectly fine. Lightning is still an absurd demon. Her job lineup just doesn't work as well with what we're going for. Saz still has pathetic stats. Fang still hits like a truck. If I go into the Crystarium, while we were exploring the overworld and doing hunts, we are basically done with like the big ones. We're going through and getting like, I think, additional abilities on a couple of them still, but like their primary necessities are mostly gotten at this point. So it's all just bonus stats. At least on our primary 3 characters. It varies from character to character due to how the Crystarium is set up. Yep. Dawn on Commando. Dawn on Ravager. Dawn on Sentinel. So like, we can't really get stronger right now outside of a couple stats. With that said, let's just start getting moving here. The sooner we get out of this tower, the sooner I can see the sky again. so funnily enough, I think I fought these enemies already in an optional zone that I went to on the way back. But I'm pretty sure I dealt with all of these. Yep. Capable of inflicting deprotect, instilling bravery, and susceptible to slow. Mushushu is the new one here. Yeah, we gotta kill before they get multiple catastrophic dances off, otherwise it'll be annoying. Well, already did it. Luckily, they don't actually do too much damage even with that change. At least not yet. I assume they will be a problem if Mushushu starts to cast something like that. Or not. Cool. Let's go Libra. See what he's about. He does not care about elemental damage. Is capable of inflicting curse and is immune to a bunch of stuff. So we want to go for this setup for the moment. I was gonna say, where's my dispels, please? That's way more important than trying to imperil the boss. There we go. Go in. He is now immune to elemental damage. That's annoying. So, like, Cassis just straight up can't do anything. Outside of arrow. Everything else is normal. Luckily, we have arrows set up, and Snow hits like a fucking truck, so... Easy. Your party has earned the rank of Monumental Ally. Is that the legit, like, last one I had to do to move forward? Small patch of ice, wherever that is gone. We have to get over there. So we have to go back downstairs? Alright, looks like we're going back down to the 4th floor. Nope, don't care. I think we just go through here now? Oh, there goes Dahaka. He's still flying around in here. It's kind of hard to see him because I don't have proper camera control. House tower going? I think we're actually closer to the end than I remembered. But we'll see. I remember it having a few more floors. Gotta go do all these side quests. Okay, so I think we go up to 6, and then we can go down to 5 on the other side. And that lets us get to 7. Yes. Can run directly over here. I've already fought all these guys before. Save the game real quick. I don't want to have to rerun over here again. Takes a while. Can I actually get through here without fighting these guys? I can. Nice. The sooner we get out of this tower, the better. There we go. Look at this fucking Final Fantasy X ass fucking boss. Say goodbye to the rest of your tail, idiot.
They saved us again.
Yeah. You want to help us?
Thank you for telling me to go over to the exact only direction I can go.
It's clear. Right. Let's go.
Let's go. No, funnily enough, despite this tower mostly being like rooms and hallways still, it does have you like backtrack and kind of run all over the place compared to earlier areas, which is kind of part of the problem. It's pretty annoying. For example, the entire layout of the tower is now going to change. Fortunately, I think that means we're done. If I remember right. I don't remember if there's another set of floors here or if we can just straight up go to the top now. This central elevator can now reach the 6th tier, but you'll notice there's more above. So now the room has been reorganized again. Whoa. No need for that, good sir. We have to go back down again. I love Vanille's girly girl anime walk. It's awesome. She loves, like, skipping everywhere and hiding from her horrible depression and the consequences of her actions. Quick, this way. We are 38 hours into this video game, by the way. We can take it to the 6th floor now, and we can get to the other side. The fact that it has an elevator cutscene sequence and also has a loading screen afterwards is like insane. So we have to go over there, but there is multiple interact points to the other side. The question is, am I just misreading this? I think I'm just misreading this. Let's check. Have I already been in here? Can't tell. Yep. Time to go. Alright, off to the other side. New content awaits. Hope! Hope, baby boy, you're gonna need to move.
Come here.
Is there anything over here? No, this door is now closed. That's right, this door is closed off. Bro. You can't be blocking the door like that, vampire. You're getting relentlessly assaulted now. Okay, nothing of note. He just has a lot of HP. Doo-doo. Can we kill him in one cycle? Yep.
Let's keep this
I like
up.
being strong. How about you children mind your own business? I got rings to grab. I got trophies to snatch. I gotta fight this vampire. I gotta fight these guys anyway, unfortunately. It's guarding a treasure. Oh yes, that's right. These guys are the ones that inflict pain and just do random AoEs. But they don't really, like, do anything besides that. There we go.
Let's try this plan.
Still gotta watch this cutscene once every battle. I can't wait to not have to see that anymore. Once we get to 13.2. Where that shit just doesn't exist. Where you going?
Steady now.
Nice whale, idiot. Get relentlessly assaulted. I forget, does he... No, he is just weak to all magic. Pope's just getting punched in the head a lot. Does he even... Oh yeah, he takes half from melee, that's right, normally. The snow is just gonna spam that instead of actually punching. Okay, well, bye. Never even, like... Never even staggered. Like, these three are completely optional? Yep. Nothing interesting. Just 3 vampires. No reason to do that. There we go. We were way closer to the top than I remembered. Let's save the game and get ready for a legitimate ball buster. Oh, I've been making new data like an idiot. I remember this boss in particular being a problem. Can I go around and grab stuff before we trigger it, though? Looks like I can. It's over here. Oh, it's the rest of the tower. There's not really any reason to have this. It could have just been a background element. But it's cute that they show you where you can go up to where the tower buckled and fell. And I think if we go over to the interact on the other side of the room here... Or is it this one? There's an interact around here that opens the elevator up to the very top, if I remember right. It's also funny that this is called the Apex when it's just like a half-broken floor. Hello, sir. What do you have to say? Nothing. You're for later. Okay. Alright, let's save the game and then we'll get right to it. Really nice view of Cocoon from up here, by the way. Off we go. Thanks, Hope.
Hey, look!
Hey,
It's acting strange.
Look.
He must be weak from losing his tail.
some little bit of weird line reads in that one. There he is.
Looks plenty feisty to me.
He's bluffing to scare us off. Let's just go with that, all right? Come on, we can do this.
Yeah. Time for Dahaka.
Don't suppose you'll take it easy on us.
Dahaka has 2,314,800 HP and is susceptible to imperil. Oh yes, that's right. He can debuff. He's the first guy to have like dispel as an option.
Keep it up. I'm counting on you.
Okay, hope. Off we go. Ouchie.
Gotta keep them on their toes.
Thanks.
Right beside you.
I forgot that his bit was just like punching you in the face 500 times with magic. Executes powerful magical attacks, incapable of inflicting imperil, employs powerful fire-based attacks, and is capable of bestowing faith. He does a lot of fucking magic. Up at max now. Unfortunately, you can't launch him. Oh, he's under 50% already, so, you know, that's pretty good. Heal up real quick in case he decides to do something. Like, punch Snow in the fucking head.
Let's try this one.
Rid of that. And let's finish off. Doing that side content may have made me pretty fucking strong. Then again, when I played this, I was a way younger little squid. So as you can imagine, I definitely wasn't playing it optimally. But also, like, if we hadn't gone back and done all that extra exploring, we would not have, like, half the Agas we currently have. So our damage would be a lot lower. There we go. Way forward is open.
He's saying thanks.
At last, we are free. We go now to hunt down evil where it hides.
So I guess that means there are still more monsters like that one out there.
Sounds like it.
Unfortunately, I don't
Somewhere out there in
remember
Grand Pulse.
these guys showing up in any of the sequels, which is a shame.
Gone just like that. For a big hunk of rock, that thing sure can move.
Guess they're just doing what they can too. Trying to save the world.
Yeah, well, it's not all on them. Last time I checked, we are still in this fight.
Man.
Oerba's right down there.
Deliveries when they're in cutscene is fine, but whenever they're
So
like
what's it
in
like?
that kind of cutscene, some of them are so
It's
stilted.
kinda small, but it's warm and green and very naturey.
Around the Foul Sea, it was flowers as far as you could see, huh?
View from here? Ain't so rosy, I'm sorry to say.
You want to wait here?
No. I need to see for myself. It's all gone.
Every trace of color. We're chasing shadows. This whole idea of losing our brands is hopeless.
There's gotta be a way.
Let's keep on looking.
You know what?
That's what
Understandable
we came
crash
here
out.
for. We all agreed, and now we're here.
You think? You think it's really possible?
Sure. Anything is.
There's no going back.
You don't think I know that?
Come on.
Alright. There are now enemies up here. But we can also activate a couple things. Mithridates the Lone. Pagan's Tower ground tier. The Undying. Fearsome Seafood. That's another very strong boss. We can give it a shot. And there's also this elevator. And I believe this lets us go down to the first floor again. So let's go save the game real quick. Luckily, there's so much room to run around the enemies up here that they're not really much of a threat. Chapter 11, Dust to Dust. This chapter is so long. This is like this chapter 11 is like the majority of the back half of the game. Okay, let's go. This should take us right to the bottom. Oh no, this actually takes us to the 7th floor. I forgot we could get down here. Let's see what's here. A single room. Okay, here we go. I've fought these guys plenty of times, so I'm not too worried.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Just beat the crap out of the buffers again. So the Yashinki's thing, or the Yakshini's thing, is that they like to target specifically one target, if I remember right, and they will just always do melee attacks. So you want to just kill the buffers, and then on their own, they're kind of nothing. Like, you can just beat them without even staggering. You just can't let Frenzy Dance get off. Like that. Otherwise, it becomes a bit of a problem.
Much appreciated.
Real quick, let's just get rid of these. And this. And we're good to go. Yep, like I said, they only have like 60k. So we should be able to take them out before even staggering. And then once they're on their own, they're literally nothing. Just have Hope pick them up real quick. Do. Hi, sir. What do you have to say? There we go. Now you can go anywhere. And we do get a treasure for doing this. Collector's catalog. I think that's actually worth having around. Hold on, let me double check. Increases the odds of obtaining items after battle. I don't actually remember if that needs to be on in your party. We'll equip that on somebody just in case. I remember that being pretty relevant for, was it 13.2? Due to system changes. Tower is now completely cleared. I think there might be 1 or 2 floors we could go into an extra room on now that we've strained everything out. But other than that, we're gonna save. We'll give the boss on the first floor 1 attempt. Customize. Premeditation. Annoyingly, the save point is not right here. Let's go give this fight a try. I think it might be a little strong for us right now, because this is one of the big boys. We'll give it a shot. Her little yes when she pulls the trigger. Actually making us sit here and watch as it goes all the way down is psycho, by the way. Alright, here we go. There's a bunch of debuffs right off the bat. How much HP does he have? Only 1.5. Okay, he should be doable. Fortunately, he has...
Got your back.
Unfortunately, he has a bunch of abilities that just ignore tanking. Speaking of,
Careful now.
You asked for it.
it's set up. Unfortunately, he's only like takes damage from pain by the looks of it. So actually getting set up on him is just going to be a lot of letting hope buff everyone. Hope, darling, for the love of God. Can you put the buffs up that are defensive in nature, please? There we go. He's slowly starting to remember as he buffs everyone's defense instead of their magic defense. One more. Yeah, get everyone up to full and then we can move. Time to go.
Easy on you.
500% stagger. Nothing unique. Basically immune to everything. Powerful lightning-based attacks. Ah! I don't even know why she did that. She wasn't even getting hit. Unfortunately, even with all these buffs up, he still does hit like a truck. Oh, pick everyone up a little bit. Fortunately, not a lot of bosses in this game. Not a lot of bosses in this game actually have the ability to mass remove debuffs. At least for the like things that are actually required fighting. Yeah, I don't care, buddy. You're getting staggered. That was the wrong one. Alright, get him. Nothing really changes. Unfortunately, melee units are just kind of bad here. Most of his damage is taken from magic. Like, he's able to cast Rune at least, but it's not going to do a lot. Which means because he's not going to do melee attacks, we can't actually stagger him properly. We can just do damage to him. Combat Clinic.
It's all good.
Yeah, this one's basically solved now. We can just buff stack it and kill it.
Fine. You'll see.
Let's just let Hope restack some of those. As he does 11 bolt more and more. Kindly ask for a faith and a shell, please. Very funny that that just didn't work. Alright, in we go.
It's now or never.
You asked for it.
Bring it.
Oh, Hope, please get that off me. Thank you.
Not gonna go easy on you.
Alright, he's just spamming this now that he's at low HP, which is kind of annoying. He's actively just spamming Miasma. This is another instance where it's more annoying because I can't actually move. So he's just able to reapply it over and over.
You asked for it.
Actually taking longer than the previous boss did. Which makes sense. It's only available afterwards. Luckily, the AI always will unless you're at incredibly low speed, will prioritize getting debuffs off of you.
Bring it.
You are so annoying. You know that? There we go. Goodbye. Bye-bye. See you later. Goodbye. Bye. Bye-bye. You die. I win. Mission complete. You got a blaze ring and got the rank of grudge settler. There goes that. I think it goes back to the... I think it literally goes to the fucking super boss room from earlier. Let's head up top, and then we can leave. The last thing in the zone. Time to let this animation play for a bit. Oerba. But only after saving the video game. Oh wait, that's not right. I'm not doing that right now. I think we can actually save I don't think a fight starts when we head down here. If I remember right, the boss fight is directly at the full end of the zone. Also, we don't get proper game overs. We just get retries if we die, so it's not actually a big deal. Board the elevator.
Now that looks like an easier way to get where we're going.
Well, let's take it. Wouldn't want you to throw your back out climbing, old man.
You really are a charmer, aren't you?
Thanks. Thanks, Snow. I do love this zone. It's very nice. If I remember right, unfortunately in 13.2, you don't get the proper walk up to Oerba. You just are in Oerba. Is there a chest over here? No. Where's the tower again? I think it's like around the corner, so you can't quite see it from here. Like, you go further than you would think, which is the funny thing. Like, we're way further out than you would expect from the tower. Because you think it would be, like, visible right there. I think it's, like, over this ledge to our left or something. The Crystal Dunes. No, it's not there, huh? Where the hell is it then? Did they forget? I do love the music here. It's very nice. It's funny how we're still technically in a hallway despite how open this part looks right here. Welcome to Oerba. Yeah, the tower is nowhere to be seen. That's weird. That feels like an oversight. Alright, we got a bunch of points. From killing Ozzy to Haka, so let's see what we can fill out. There's a magic over there. I don't really have any need to prioritize strength. Let's see if there's anything else to grab for her. Does not look like it. Strength it is. Wait, apparently there's an HP somewhere I didn't get. Must be on the bottom floor somewhere. Oh, there's a strength. There's an HP. Finding ones you missed is always really annoying. That's finished. 2 strengths I have to get. 4 strengths I have to get. Yummy, yummy. All this melee strength. Oh, they're literally right next to each other. Okay. So I assume the others are... Oh, no, they're right here. I didn't miss anything. Grab more HP for big boy. Big stupid idiot. A little more magic because he has to use it more frequently than I would really care. He still has some strength and some magic here to pick up. Because he has 2 HPs as well. Right here. Yummy. Okay, hope. Has all the magics there. Missing 2 magics from this one. Magic and HP is going to be our priority again for him. He's finally broken 4K. That every strength and magic he has, or every... No, he's missing an 8. He's missing some HP from here. Okay, I think that's every magic and HP. Yep, okay, it's just strengths now. Congrats, you finally broke 400 strength, Hope. Okay, let's resave real quick. So I don't have to do that again. We'll get into exploring Oerba. Forget if some of these are actually new guys. I think the big ones are still vampires. Vampire and Taxman. Okay, they're both old guys.
I'm the one you want. I'm the one you want.
Take this!
I'm the one you want. I'm the one you want.
You can basically just ignore
I'm the one you want.
the little guy now that he's poisoned.
I'm the one you
Which
want.
is very funny.
Not so fast!
Not so fast.
Try this on for size.
Just see. Oh damn. Little boy got staggered. It's over for him. That's not even what I was trying to hit. Oh, poor dude. Oh, he's fucked. It's over. Rest in peace, little man. Goodbye. Whale is so funny as an ability. It's a temporary... It's basically stop. It's a temporary, like, stun that only works if you're near it when it goes off. I don't care, die. Don't care. Treasure sighting. Is it gonna be a ring that increases my attribute defense again? No, it's actually, I think that's worth money. Or it's an upgrade material. We are forced to interact with this one because this is the teleport point. Faded Glory, Ceratosaur in Oerba village proper. This time-worn ghost town is Oerba? I hardly recognize the place. Could the Ceratosaurus I've been sent to destroy have done this? Probably not. Even if they did, what purpose will it serve to eradicate them now? Are the Fal'Cie planning to raise a new village in this white wasteland? Whatever they intend, I suppose I'd better get to the harbor where the creatures nest. Off we go. Oh, yeah, the fucking weirdos with their arms are here.
Which is your house?
What do you mean, witches' ours? All of them. They're all ours.
Yep, everyone in the village lived together.
One big happy family?
One heck of a lot of places to hang your hat.
We're back.
Oerba. Grand Pulse.
So, you want to take a look around?
We'd better. Gotta find something to help us lose these brands.
That's not the only reason we're here. You're finally home. Make the most of it.
Don't look like there's anything actually worth doing in there. But I'm trapped by the boys. If I remember right, we do actually want to head up here. These burlap stacks are stuffed with tools for outdoor labors. One bears a tag proclaiming the name of its former owner. There he is. Whimsically colored boxes flank the shattered mirror's frame. Some young girl's treasure chest, to be sure. One of the few side quests in the game that aren't just like a hunt.
Bhakti!
Hi,
Friend of
Bhakti.
yours?
Yeah. You're okay. I was worried. Huh?
He wanted to say goodbye.
He's not ready for the scrap heap just yet. Bit worse for wear, yeah. Nothing I can't fix. Just need to track us down some parts.
Vanille's robotic pal Bhakti is in dire need of repair. You should be able to find all 5 of the necessary replacement parts within the village of Oerba. Pot of this size could feed a great many mouths. Would have been used regularly for communal cooking. Okay, it does mark where all the parts are. We're gonna have to fight these dudes. Executes powerful magical attacks, susceptible to fog. Anyway. Anyway. Bye. Power cable obtained. Wait, is this a new one? No, it's not. It's just Vitala again.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
I'm not all smiles and sunshine.
I'm not all smiles and sunshine. Get staggered, idiot. Unfortunately, you can't launch this guy. This is annoying. It limits the amount of damage we can do to him. No, not being able to melee attack.
No choice, I guess.
I'm the one you want.
Oh, yeah.
Quickly repair all this up, and we'll redo do another loop. Thank you for the faith. Okay, let's punch him. Let's just start punching him to death. Virtually, I think Snow's the only one who does real damage here. But that's fine. He's gonna kill it on the next one, I think. Nope, got it then. Nice. There we go. I'm entrapped again. Out of my way. World's largest, like, 19-year-old man. Okay, I think the rest... might be further in. Yeah, let's get going. 'Cause that's just the fish fight. Oh, there's a interact here. battered and forgotten sign stands beside the road, and a silent victim to the passage of time. Hand.
Bring it!
Kill the hand. Steal its lunch money. Hope was attacking the wrong person for some reason. Vampire now? Okay. Ew. Okay. Kill. Boom, ba-dum. Seeing Hope just get like punted. Man, I do wish we had like proper mobility in a fight, but we don't really necessarily get that till like I think 13.3. The problem, like, it's less of an issue for 13.2 in particular, because your party members start a little more spread out from each other instead of just in a line. The Heavenly Axis. Not strictly a weapon, this divining tool is used to interpret signs from the heavens. Daggerlock. Nope. I wonder if those become better if you, like, evolve them, because Staggerlock is, like, an absurd restriction. Hiya! Welcome, welcome. Oh, I have to jump over this root. Nice try, idiot. That's a lot of ceratosaurs. Hold on. That's a lot of ceratosaurs. That's a lot. That's a lot of them. We're gonna have to fight them. Are they just normal? They're just normal ceratosaurs. You're using snow. Yeah. He's our big bulky tank we're using. Luckily, they are just ceratosaurs. So I can just kind of nuke them. As long as Hope heals fast enough. He'll disappoint you. Nah. I mean, he's disappointing as a man, but he's perfectly serviceable as a party member. That's why he's here. Do. Like we only have 2 tanks, and he's the only one that can help build stagger gauge if necessary via magic, even if he's not good at it. There we go. What is Giant's Glove? Debrave resistance. That is not what I would have guessed that a thing called Giant's Glove does. Anything down here? No. Anything over here? Yes. And we gotta find more magic. Yeah, Snow is kind of an idiot that sucks. Like, objectively. But unfortunately, he's one of the only 2 tanks. Ooh. Yep. Vitala and 2 little guys. The little guys aren't going to be a problem. Like, luckily the Kong can just be, like, immediately exploded. Like, instantly gone. And now it's just a Vitala fight. Gonna go to premeditation. Unfortunately, Vitala still takes a while to take down due to him really only taking a lot of damage from melee. Thanks for the veil too late there.
Not gonna go easy on you.
Gotta stay in control.
Nice timing. We'll be fine. You'll see.
We'll be fine. Ah! I don't know why that voice line exists as it does. And there's the poison.
You asked for it.
Kill. I've been slowed.
Not gonna go easy on you.
Get that off me. Get that off me, Hope. Get it off me. Alright, at this point, Poison will be able to finish him off itself in a couple seconds. There we go. Easy. Examine this. 2 more parts necessary. The clock's hands are frozen in time. How much has passed since the last revolution? One can only guess. Reinforced leather bindings allowed picture books and children's primers like these to withstand the attentions of their audience. Oh, that's not active yet. Even amidst the desolation, flowers and their pollinators thrive. Only the region's human inhabitants appear to have vanished. Moogle puppet. Pallades High Powers. I do love the look of Oerba. It's such a peaceful place. Let's see what this does. Increase odds of attaining items after battle. Sure, you can equip that. Man, Saz. I wish you had a better stat line. Whoa. I can't believe that worked. Save the game. Okay. I don't know why that exists. Alright, let's go. This is just... Oh. Get poison. Get poison. Go. Get poison good again. Okay, in we go. Sorry, buddy. Your friends are just gonna shamble around for a little bit and maybe punch me in the head while you die. You guys aren't really... A single chain. That's rough. That's real rough, buddy. Alright, last one. I almost feel bad. I almost feel bad, but not quite. No chance. How do you rate the story so far? It's been a long time since we've played it. Like, the last time we played this game was probably basically when it came out, I think. Maybe a few years afterwards. I think we did a rerun. I do think that a lot of the people who had criticisms of this game's story are kind of idiots. And it's become far more obvious as we've played through the game that a lot of people were kind of stupid about it. As there are certain things and metaphors that happen in this game that are like far, far, far more relevant today than they already were back in the day, and are incredibly obvious now if you go back and look at some of this. You found a metal plate. As for the world, I've always liked Grand Pulse and Cocoon. I think it's very beautiful. I do wish we went a little more into certain things about it. Like, the game's very linear. It's incredibly linear. It does have an issue where a lot of additional information is not immediately presented to the player. Like, it is a flawed game, but I do enjoy it a lot. I have a soft spot for it in my heart to this day. It's also still one of the prettiest video games, like, ever. Oh, they're just spamming miasma. That's annoying. Fine. This is just guys we already fought before, I think, even. I'm pretty sure. Yep, this is just the guys from Tower again. And we can probably kill them before we even, like... Yeah. Don't even have to worry about the poison they put on us at all. Doo-doo. I would be down for them to, like, revisit 13's world at some point. Whether that's just, like, a re-release on PC proper. Like, it does have a release on PC, but you require a lot of additional mods to get it running really well. We're actually doing this one on original hardware. We have 13.2 on original hardware as well. That we'll be checking out after we finish this one. 13.2 was one of our favorites back in the day. Even if some of its plot is, I would say, not necessarily present in the original, they sure did have to make up some stuff to get that game running. But I do appreciate it, what it brought to the greater whole. Doo-doo. Yeah, Snow makes a lot of progress as the game goes on. It is kind of nice when you get to the Hope chapter, the Snow, in the modern day, and see what comes after that nowadays without the air of everyone just kind of complaining about the plot and characters. Snow, what are you doing? Why are you punching? You... Why are you using a thing we know it's immune to? Played all 3 games? Yeah, we owned all 3 back in the day. I think the only one we didn't complete... Oh, might have been... let's fix that real quick. The only one we didn't complete, I think, at the time was Lightning Returns, which we're probably going to try and do this time around. Hope, can you please get this off me? Instead of just spamming cure, you dumb idiot. Thank you. Please just let me hate him. You can just not leave a good taste in your mouth. Like, I don't really have positive feelings towards him. He is an idiot. He's at least aware that he's an idiot later on, but he is still an idiot. And that doesn't necessarily improve with the later games. He kind of just stays an idiot at points. And then he gets severe depression and puts on a suit. Bum 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 bum. Nice. Oh, that you can always see Cocoon in the distance somewhere. Although it is really weird that you can't see Tajin's tower from here. Nope. Bye. Like... Oh, they're trying to cut me off at the pass. Alright, Relentless Assault. Ow. Oh, that hurt a lot. Please get me up, Hope. Or yourself. Whatever works. Gotta kill the little guys real quick. Like, the vampire is literally not a concern. We just have to kill these things before they magic blast us like 500 times in a row.
Got your back.
There we go.
No choice.
We can go back to Gorilla now. build up his gauge a little bit while we imperil him, and then we can just swap over. There we go. I'm not all smiles and sunshine. Bum bum. I will say the one problem I do have with this game structure is that while figuring out how to fight certain enemies is really fun, due to it being so heavy on combat, you just kind of encounter a lot of the same fights, which makes sense in older RPGs where there's a lot of random battling, but this is like a weird in-between where it's very linear. Also, we have to turn around because the boss fight for the end of the zone is right there, and we haven't finished the side quest yet. So when there's not a lot to break up the fighting and you're kind of just fighting some of the same enemies, and also your experience is capped based on where you are in the story, it does start, some encounters do start becoming like, I don't want to do this. Alright, we gotta go find where the last interactable is. It was not listed on the map. Fox appears to have controlled a railroad switch. Thoroughly rusted, though. It would likely break if forced. Over here. Doo-doo. Like how there's a treasure behind the fight there. Let me just go back and check. I might have to look it up because it's been a while since I did this side quest to see where the last piece is. Let me check real quick. Final Fantasy 13. Like I did do this legit when I was younger, but I wasn't on stream at the time. There's apparently a Seif vampire holding a Trochnoi gear somewhere on the map. That is literally completely unmarked. They think they're very funny. We're gonna have to run back through the entire zone. In order to get this. Because I was just going for the ones on the map. I was like, what? I don't remember this. I was like, I remember this being a pain, but I didn't remember what caused it. And it's like literally just, there's no indication of where to get the final piece. And it should be this one. Hopefully. We'll find out. This is the only vampire I think I didn't fight. Shout out to this exact battle area, which I think they reuse in Final Fantasy 13-2 for the Oerba stage, and you can fight a super boss here there in post game. I believe you get to fight a version of Caius that is harder than the final boss. Alright. Finish it off, please, Snow. Thank you. Alright, let me see. We get it? Nope. Okay, it's the one at the beginning of the zone instead, then. No, wait. There's an interact point here that is not marked on the map. For some reason, I can only assume it was a bug that this was not marked on the map. Made it all the way to the end, and now we're gonna have to like double back. But this is very much worth doing. This is the only way to get like decent gil before the end game. This game is like notoriously stingy on gil for some reason. Despite it being a necessary component of like buying weapon upgrade pieces. You got a truck Noid gear. You have all the necessary parts to repair Bhakti. Luckily, we can avoid a lot of those fights on the way back. Bhakti.
Hey, hey, look who's back.
Bhakti, thank goodness.
Whew. You're a lifesaver, Saz.
Nah, it was just a quick tune-up. Don't mention it.
That's it. You now talk to Bhakti. Congratulations, you are a true Pulsian pioneer. But somewhere out there, long-forgotten equipment still waits to be found. Bhakti's bonus bite number 3. When riding chocobos, jumping at the yellow map indicators will allow you to reach otherwise inaccessible locations. You obtain 10 vials of Deceptisol, 2 ultra-compact reactors, a gold nugget, 5 vials of perfume, 3 platinum ingots. Bonus bite number 11. The towering Adamantoise is the undisputed king of the steppe. Get too close, and even a chocobo will turn feather and run. So he gives you a bunch of little pieces of game tech and information, which is very cute. But more importantly, he gives you a ton of materials that you can sell for Gil. So let's run our skip, girly skip our way back through the entire zone. Just like Vanille loves to do. Alright. Ugh. Oerba's actually like legitimately a really short zone. The problem is because we had to double back, it's gonna take like twice as long. And you do have to double back no matter what if you want this. If you don't care about that side quest, you just don't have to. You just don't have to do anything. You just run right through and right to the boss fight, who might beat your ass a little bit. He's a real one. There we go. I don't even have. Didn't even look at the screen. Let's see. Can we run through here again? Gonna let us? Nope. Lame. Lame. Okay, you mean I gotta play the video game? Bump, 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 bump. No idea. I don't know what the AI's detection is for auto select that decides when it can and can't do like its large AoEs. Because it sometimes enemies will be standing right next to each other and it'll just be like, nope, not doing it. Switch to Gorilla real quick. Jerk.
Careful now. It's now or never.
Just back up real quick.
Bring it.
Nice timing.
You asked for it.
Alright. Good to go. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. The cool part is once we get out of this scene in particular, we get probably the best, one of the best CGI fucking like cutscenes I've ever seen in a video game. It's coming up really fast. As well as is a pretty fun section of the game. I would call it, I guess, the penultimate like final rush zone. If I'm remembering everything correctly. Before we get to the big-ass final dungeon. It's so funny how long you spent in Chapter 11. You spend so long here. I think luckily after the next boss, we can start working on getting Hope Haste. At which point he just becomes like straight up the best buffer in the game. The game just turns into haste uptime. Saz has had it for a while, but also I don't think he has any of the defensive buffs just yet. And also his stat spread is like way worse, unfortunately, as much as I love Saz. It's so funny that these guys just don't exist. It is not a real fight. Like, actively not a real fight. I can just auto, like, run through these guys at this point. Goodbye, Tactism. If you would, Snow, please send this guy 30 feet into the air. With your super jump powers. Almost back. Then we gotta do our rematch against this one asshole who I hate. Fortunately, the enemies up here are a little harder to just ignore. Go. Blow them all up. Oh no, poison. Ringa's so funny. It's just a nuke. It doesn't even need to do that much damage, but it's just a nuke that interrupts everything. It's so funny to give it to just a melee character. And we're done. Luckily, I don't have to fight the Vitala again if I don't want to. The railway made once a ferry people to distant destinations. Now it stands in ruin. Its weather-worn cars strewn amongst the rubble. Ah! Blood. Let's just hit retry. He zoomed over so fast. I legitimately got jump scared. There we go. Book it. Just keep running. Never stop running. Never stop booking it. Okay. Access. Chop. R&D Depot is now available. Green Needle, Particle Accelerator, Ultra Compact Reactor, Adamantite, Dark Matter, and Trapezohedron for 2 million gil. I have barely spent anything in gil in this entire game, and I'm at 19k. You go down here, Platinum ingots can be sold for a premium. 450 gil. Perfume can be sold for a premium. 62,000 gil. Gold nuggets can be sold for a premium. 60,000 gil. So now if we want, we can go into upgrade. We now have the gil necessary to upgrade a lot of these. I don't think I'm gonna do it unless I really get stuck on something. Because, like, you have to use EXP points, if I remember right. It's like a weird system. Future bonuses receive a 100% EXP bonus. We need 200? No, just giving us twice as much. Luckily, I have a bunch of random stuff just from fighting. There you go. Level improved. Increased magic by 2. Increased magic by 3. Sorry, by 6. Hi. Increased strength by 3 and improved debuffing is the same. I just never really mess with this system. If I do, I usually like dump it all into like one item. You have speed sash by chance? I think I might have that on one character. Hold on, let me double check. I know that one's worth touching because I think that's just the one that increases your ATB gain. Yep, there it is. Restores a small amount of ATB gauge each time an enemy is defeated. Sure, what? I'm gonna save here. Alright, we're going in. Time for big boy round 2. If I remember right. I remember this one being a problem. Upgrade Seed Sash for only... You can upgrade Seed Sash for only about 1,000 EXP for a single level. Interesting. I will check that out after this.
Come, day of wrath, O pulseless sea. Embrace thy fate, thine home to burn, that fallen souls might bear our plea to hasten the divine's return. O piteous wanderer, Ragnarok, make
Hi,
of this
Sarah.
day a brave epoch. Deliver the divine, Ragnarok.
What? Sarah. How did you...
I was waiting for you to open your eyes.
Oh, Sauce is immediately like,
I knew what was happening. I kept trying to think of a way to save Cocoon. Together.
Sarah?
So if you upgrade Speed Sash for about 1,000 EXP, you can dismantle it to get 50 times organic items. You only need 2 to make 100 times, and then you never have to buy or farm organic items. Oh, that's interesting.
Destroy Orphan. We'll save the world.
Just kill everything.
You can't do that. You love me too much. You do, don't you, Claire?
Name drop.
Enough already.
Get her.
Listen up.
That was a weird face. That was a really weird face, actually. That was a weird looking face. It's me. I was just pretending to be your young wife.
Son of a...
It's me, the Pope, again.
You betray your fal'Cie to chase after dreams and shadows. The world you claim to wish to protect now faces the end of days, with no hope of salvation.
I didn't think fal'Cie had the means.
Oh, it won't be
Almost as good as an
fal'Cie
Infinity
who'll
Guild trick.
destroy
Nice.
her. For centuries now,
Yeah, I
Cocoon
never
has
dug
provided
too deep
generously
into
for its
like
human
some of the post-game
inhabitants
tricks,
every want and
or
need.
like the
Carve
material
of them,
upgrading
one
system.
might even say.
Because I
The
played this
result
like
being
way
their
back in the day.
deep-seated
Like I was
fear
way
and
younger
hatred
when
of
I first played
change,
this.
and all things alien, fed, nurtured, and ready to detonate at the slightest spark. The seeds of destruction take root, even now.
What did you do to Cocoon?
I resigned, appointing Reigns as primary.
I've planted the seeds of destruction. What the hell did you do? I resigned.
The puppet is restrung to serve my needs. Yes, its eyes had long since turned to glass.
How many missions can I complete? I did the basic set
We'll see our friend is
to
nothing more than a traitor
get through the
to
first
cause.
like chocobo
They'll
section.
say the fal'Cie got to
I'll
him
probably
too,
do
or
some
some
more
such
off
thing.
screen.
And imagine
Once we
when I
get
spread
to the
word that
final
his
dungeon and
orphan
can go
tugging
back
at his strings.
when we're a little stronger,
What
because
next?
some of the
Oh, you gotta
available
use the
ones
cavalry
when
to
we
take the
we
thing?
got access to them were still pretty rough.
Perhaps. Or perhaps I'll feign the howling of Pulsian wolves and let the fear-addled sheep slaughter themselves first. Either way.
Either you guys kill him or I'll make a bunch of propaganda.
But what of yourselves? Will you enjoy the festivities beside me? Or perhaps
Here we go.
greet the end here?
In the land where it all began. He is now shinier. He has a slightly different face. He doesn't actually take a lot to stagger here, which is interesting. Alright, Bartandalus, Mark II. 3,306,867 HP. He's level 55, has a stagger point of 200, which is oddly low. He takes half damage from all elements, but normal damage from physical and ruin. He can be deshelled. And it looks like he can be imperiled. There's imperil. Okay, so it looks like it's just these three. Can you stop shooting Hope in the face while he's trying to... Real quick, Hope, you're gonna have to heal a little. The world waits for salvation. Do. There's the face. You monster! Combat clinic. Get everyone back up. It is possible to beat all 6. I figured it would be, you just have to lock in. But it's also like a massive time investment, so I just like, at the time, because I'm streaming this obviously, I didn't want to like take too long. Alright. Let's go for... My brain is starting to fry a little bit. Let's just head back here. Refresh D-Shell. He's using Kursaga, which is interesting. He loves doing Kursaga. He loves it. That's enough of that. I'm not all smiles and sunshine. I love when you can stagger bosses, but you can't actually stop them from attacking. Like, to any degree. You just have to put up with stuff like this. During your like, DPS window. There he is. Let's just get ourselves back up to full. Alright, he's about halfway dead. He has not changed anything. Employs non-elemental attacks, capable of inflicting daze, curse, and poison. He has removed all of our buffs. So let's reset up. Luckily, he hasn't actually changed his resistances at all, because this isn't an actual second phase. So we can de-shell fairly frequently. Hope, if you would please. Well, that's we're on the wrong thing. He's so annoying. It just never stops. The mitigation never stops. The damage mitigation never stops. Wow, that did nothing. Okay. Please kindly get magic defenses up. He's nuking the field again to remove all of our debuffs, our buffs and debuffs. Yep. Luckily, this is just kind of a slow but steady fight at this point. Like, we are whittling him down. We've seen everything he can do. Kind of mitigating damage. It's really annoying that he gets to hit so many times in a row, so he has so many chances for interrupts, though, I will say. Like, Hope has almost staggered him all, like, not Hope, Snow has almost staggered him all on his own. Our Vandalis's theme is still awesome. I do love this track. Stop shooting lasers at me, you asshole. Literally